Last we left off, you set forth to Yesterhill and met Erwin Mardikov, where you used Tree Stride to jump right into the thick of things. Some of you focused on the tree, while others quickly went to work dispatching the acolytes who were creating the protective bubble around the ritual. Anderson heard the ghastly voices of his long-dead friends and eventually came face to face with the main reason he came to Barovia, Grigori, while the rest of you took to carpet bombing the ritual circle and the druids inside of it. Eventually, while on the brink of death, the archdruid rallied with a massive firestorm that caused all but one of you to succumb to your wounds. The carpet threads now burning out from under your very feet. The magic of the carpet starting to fail as it's falling to the ground. Your unconscious friends falling with you. Ira having 3 hit points left after realizing that he could have used evasion on that last spell. What do you do? A sea of corpses surround you, almost 100 feet down to the ground. Druids laying unconscious, still burning. Grigori just on the outside ring of the stone circle next to a unconscious Anderson.
As the carpet starts to, I guess, disintegrate and fall, and we're falling, I will reaction cast Featherfall on myself and I guess everybody else. I can choose like up to 6 people.
Quick question: why is the carpet falling?
Because it got burned.
Because it's on fire.
Okay.
And I think as I'm flailing about, like I'll do that as it's, eroding. And then like as we're falling, the tangle of bodies, you kick Panton out of the way. No, I'm just kidding. I will cast invisibility on myself as well.
For your turn?
Yeah.
Because I do believe it was your turn. Let me pull up the turn order. Why is it no longer there?
Oh, that's a major oof.
Well, hold on. I got the video up. Let's see. Panton with a 22 was...
Anderson would be next.
Yeah,
Anderson had a 25. Panton had a 22.
The Archdruid had just cast...
7.
The Archdruid had just cast Firestorm. So is there anybody between the Archdruid and Ira?
Check.
I don't think so. I think I was pretty much going next.
But he was a 3.
Maybe I was thinking that because people were unconscious.
No.
Yeah, I thought Grigori had close to like a 20 on his initiative. I felt like the Archdruid was a little bit further below.
He would be next because I think the Archdruid is a 3, and Ira was a 7. If I'm looking at right.
Sounds about right.
Oh, somebody doesn't look at the same icon though.
Uh-oh. Now, Sarah, we're looking at...
Rewinding the video. Close the thing, it's fine. I needed to look at my screen.
Oh, okay.
Not just looking at your screen, hon, just to let you know.
It's okay. Enjoy my cleavage.
Is Sarah about to do ASMR?
Yeah.
It looks like it goes Ira and then Anderson and then Panton. The last line. I don't see where the Archdruid is on the list on the YouTube video.
All right, you know what, everybody? Just go ahead and roll initiative again. Merry Christmas.
Uh-huh.
Thought it would be a quick. Since I had the video up, I thought that it would be a quick.
No, I appreciate you. I appreciate you doing that. I could have swore I had an initiative macro. I have it in my Rime of the Frostmate. I need to make.
That's exactly where I was last time too.
Oh,
No.
hold
Shit.
on. When we rolled initiative, it populated everybody.
Oh,
What
damn
the
it.
hell? That's okay.
so now
She had an 18. That means she was above Ira, and then Ira was a 7.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, so that makes sense.
That's about, yeah.
All right. But going down the list, I guess for Asterius, I'll roll a death save. 12, that's a save. Panton, go ahead and give me a death saving throw.
It's on the first page, right? Where is the death save button at? Hold on, wait. I gotta my self down to 0 hit points. Come on, bastard. Inches. There you go. All right, here we go. 14. That's a success.
Alrighty, that's a success. Anderson, go ahead and give me one.
Holy shit!
Holy sh!
All right.
Does that mean I'm back up?
Yeah, that means you're
Yes,
back
with
up with
one
1
hit point,
HP.
bud.
I want to pretend to
Okay.
be dead.
Well, since I went down, I'm no longer werewolf, but yes, I will take that.
Does that happen at the end of the turn or the beginning of the turn?
Probably, I think-
Does he have a turn now?
He's up. He's up. Yeah, he does.
Ooh, that's saving throw at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
Oh, that's the beginning of my turn?
So you're laying
I double check, but
prone
Okay.
in front of Grigori. What do you do?
Isn't Grigori in the air though, or no?
No.
Oh, he's
He
on the ground at this point.
Yeah, he was on the ground and he was touching you
Yeah,
right
yeah.
when you came out of the as he dismissed the darkness so he could see the death in your eyes, and you survived that, and then you guys fought for a little bit.
Oh, right.
You got
Okay.
fucked.
Firestorm. It's a great spell. Anyway, how high up is the wall over here? Like, am I able to see what's going on the other side?
Those stones are probably about 10 foot tall, so no.
So no. Okay, so I'm only aware of my own situation at this point.
Yes.
Yeah,
sir.
it's at the start of the turn, so
Okay.
that's the player handbook right there.
Yeah.
All right. Anderson, just bloodied, haggard, gets up, just looks at Grigori. Not done yet.
Okay.
Takes out his rapier and goes for a few attacks.
oh my god, run away!
Okay.
This is Anderson we're talking about.
Alrighty.
Oh, death wish.
Ugh.
Go ahead and give me your attacks.
15.
I gotta pull up his character sheet. I did not
Okay.
have this in mind.
Did not expect combat to happen after we were all unconscious.
Yeah, to be honest, I did not.
Tell me you have a healing potion.
Oh, I do have a healing potion. I don't think that'll do me much good here.
Bonus action heal. Yeah.
ooh.
Wait. You'll just do another like 6th level spell and put me back down.
No, but
Make him work for it.
Give more for it.
Where is?
you're gonna gain 12 hit points, and that finger of death is only gonna do 11.
I wish.
Turning on a light.
Why can't I?
Is it a custom homebrew monster?
Yeah, it is, but I don't know where the hell he went.
Oh, you're looking for him. I'm gonna go potty real fast.
Yeah.
Yo, this
We're
stuff's
having
just
all
cursed, dude.
sorts of technical difficulties today.
Oh, that is very true. We are. It was find it. Monsters.
God, he so much as breathes on me, he'll put me back down.
Is this it? This one. It is. All right. His. Okay. Yes. 15 does hit.
All right, so that's 12 piercing,
Okay.
and the follow-up attack. At least I'm
16
getting
hits.
something in.
Yeah. 11 piercing damage.
And I
Alrighty.
think. Sorry, there's one thing I need to look at really quick. Yeah, no, I think. Oh, apologies. Okay, yep, I can't do that. Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Okie dokie. Ira, it is now your turn.
So I'm aware of Grigori being up. How hurt does he look from Anderson, like, last?
As you're falling, looking over.
Oh, I guess, yeah, I'm still falling through the air, huh?
Yeah, I mean, but you're falling slow enough that you're fine, right? What's your speed reduced down to?
It's 60 feet per round.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just
So
we don't
you
take
would
any damage.
you
when we
would
land.
almost be to the ground at the end of that round. Or at the end of this round. I'd say it'd be really difficult to tell. With his robe, like his stance doesn't seem to be of a weakened state, but he already kind of has like a hunch. It'd be just difficult to get a beat on it. You can give me a perception check, but it's going to be a really high DC. Yeah, it's difficult to tell.
Okay. If I do anything, it'll break the invisibility, right? If I try to shoot.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's it then.
Okay, so you're falling to the ground. We'll just say, for the sake of simplicity, that at the end of your turn you land on the ground, and Honora. I need you to go ahead and give me a death saving throw, please.
Come on, another 20. Close.
It is a save. Temperance?
Yes, he doesn't have to make a death saving throw because of my necklace.
That's right, you're automatically stable.
Yo.
Yeah. I was gonna be so sad if I never got to use that.
And you go down often enough that I'm sure it's gonna come handy. So your body just hits the ground.
Bonk.
It is now Grigori's turn.
Hmm.
Well, guys, it's been fun.
Dead dogs lie.
He is going to extend his hand, finger touching. You just really struggling, hanging on for life. Everything that you have was just adrenaline pouring into the attacks. And he is going to cast Vampiric Touch.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Um,
Is that a save I need to make?
No, I'm trying to cast it to the... There it goes. It's going to be... I forgot you won't be able to see it.
Natural 1.
Why on earth? We are just having all sorts of fucking issues
It's a
tonight,
cursed
I
nightmare.
swear.
Cursed.
It's all my fault.
No, blame Simon. He's not here.
There you go.
He must have done something to bring that storm to him.
Yeah.
An attack roll, yeah. Melee spell attack, so whatever that is.
Yeah, it's gonna be D20 plus 7. So 17 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. As he reaches out, your body almost forces you to faint, withdrawing just enough to where his attack misses you. Instead, he is going to now... What does he have?
Legendary actions.
Yeah.
Don't get any ideas.
He's got
He
all
can't
the-
use a
Good idea.
legendary action on his turn. You can only use legendary action on someone else's turn. He's just gonna stay within your range. It's now the Archdruid's turn. She is going to...
Everybody who's unconscious with another meteor swarm.
No. She is going to use a 5th level spell. Mass Cure Wounds.
What?
A healing wave of energy washes out from the point of your choice within range. Choose up to six creatures in a 30-foot radius sphere. Each target regains hit points equal to 3d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. He's just going to choose the druids in her area. And that is a 3d8. Plus a spellcasting modifier, which is...
Probably a 4, if not a 5.
a 5. So everybody regains 19 HP. And they are no longer dead. Okay. That ends her turn. Erwin is going to see the issues that are happening, and unfortunately he is going to take his free stride back away. Asterius is going to make another death saving throw. One fail. Panton.
Come on. Fuck.
Ooh, that was close to the really bad one.
Yikes.
Anderson.
I hate doing this, but I mean, just Anderson is tunnel visioned right now. Just it's like that scene where like someone's like going blurry, going clear, like just can barely see, but
Mm-hmm.
he's still going for it.
Okay. That hits.
No.
Second one does not, however.
Okay.
And as the first rapier pierces, and you pull out and you stab again, you can see a little bit of blood spit out from his mouth as he is starting to look wounded. Second one missing, however. Do you do anything with the rest of your turn?
That's all I can do.
Alrighty. Ira, now on the ground, invisible, seeing several druids, which I need to roll initiative for since they're now alive to see where they wind up in the order. They'll start on next turn. What do you do? Invisible, currently not detected by any creatures around you.
I run. Full movement, bonus action, and action.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and move your token. As you run out of the stone circle, seeing Honora's lifeless body laying on the ground just at that entrance there, passing by the still burning twig and tree blight. That ends your turn?
Do I see Erwin already left, right?
Erwin already left, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Honora. That's a second pass for you, right? All right, Temperance, you're stabilized an hour until you regain 1 hit point. It is now Grigori's turn, and he looks at you, Anderson, and he says, "Why won't you just die?" And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Assume this is a magical effect, yes?
Yes.
Right. 19?
19. Is that that's with advantage?
Yeah.
19 does not pass.
Oh! Uh-oh, I'm in danger, guys.
I want to double check it, but I'm pretty sure it was a...
19 doesn't pass.
19?
No, I'm
No,
pretty sure it was like a 21. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
I
it
think
was
I
an
remember
absurd
that.
amount. Yeah, it does not.
Alright, fuck me up, fam.
Power word killed.
You take... Oh god, I got a advanced dice roller this one.
Ooh, that's not fun.
It was 5d100.
10... D12.
That's a lot of
10 D12.
Okay, I'm glad I have a lot of HP, because if that was any other class, that would have outright killed me. But that does not.
As you feel this wave of energy pulsing through your body, you feel the skin around you starting to wrinkle, your bones becoming frail, even though in your werewolf form or your previous werewolf form you had felt the strength that it had given you, and you feel it all wither away as your life is now just draining from your very being. You are unconscious.
Again.
Yep.
Hit points that would have killed Honora.
I am so glad I have the tough feet, because that, if I didn't, that would have killed me.
Going around it is Asterius' turn. Death saving throw 12. That's 2 passes, 1 fail. Panton. It's 2 fails, right? 2 fails and 1 pass for you. Anderson, go ahead and give me a new death saving throw.
Nat 20, nat 20. Ah, fuck.
Okay. Ira. It is your turn.
Still booking.
Yeah, I keep running.
Which direction are you running towards?
I think in the panic of the moment, I'm just running back to like where we originally like set out from.
Okay.
It's like we were a bit south, right?
Yeah, that's where Irwin was at when you guys used Tree Stride to get into there. But even when you first started, you were further south in the woods on the brink of the on
Yeah.
the edge of the forest in the clearing.
I think I'll probably run that direction then.
Okay. Alrighty. Honora. Okay. Temperance stable. Not being able to hear anything as you're completely unconscious. Your body still feels. And you feel a sensation unlike any that you've ever experienced. The fabric that weaves your soul and your body together being torn apart. You have an out-of-body experience as you start to see your lifeless corpse on the ground. And as you're twisting and writhing, pulling away, trying to struggle against the energy that's pulling you out of your body, you turn and you see the bloody grin of Grigori and the blinding blue light from the lantern as your soul is being sucked into it.
That doesn't sound good.
He uses his movement headed towards the next group. The Archdruid motions for the others and to round up the bodies. Limp.
Whose soul got sucked in there?
Anderson's.
Okay.
2 saves, 2 fails. For Asterius. Panton.
Wait, did he only have 1 fail or was it 2 fails?
I thought he had 1 fail.
I thought he had.
Yes, I-
Did he
yeah,
have?
I think it was two successes,
save?
1 fail
Okay.
beforehand, and then this would
Yeah.
be.
Then now he's just unconscious. Then that was his 3rd save.
Yep.
Guys, it's been a pleasure. Oh my god!
Okay, Anderson, you no longer have the opportunity for rolls.
Yep.
Ira still continuing to run towards the clearing. Or towards the...
Rhythm.
Looking around, once you get past the top of the hill and past the large tree blight, it starts to open up a little more view to where off to the west you can see a large wall of mist. And just for a glimpse, you can see a brighter castle. It looks like Ravenloft, but only green grass and budding trees. Very similar to the visions that you saw while riding in the carriage. Not sure if it's an illusion or what, but you can see it through the mist. You continue towards the forest.
I might take some time. I don't know, like I might just like be catching my breath. I think eventually
Okay.
I told you what I wanted to do,
Okay. Yeah.
but I
All
did
right.
want to leave something
Okay.
if possible, but I can tell you that later. But eventually I will take the potion that Strahd gave me
Okay.
of the Vistani blood and
Okay.
drink it. Head into the mists.
Okay. Honora, go ahead and roll for me. Or are you stable?
Stable.
Okay.
3 successes.
Okay. Then no need. It is Grigori's turn again. And one by one, he comes to each of your bodies. Panton being the next. Panton, are you stable?
No, I'm
Okay.
2 and 2 right now. Do I have... is it a con save or anything like that? Or is it just happen?
If you were stable, I would give you an opportunity for a save. But since you're not, basically consider this like a... I don't know. Yeah, it's right now your soul is kind of on the brink of life and death and you're fighting, and this is basically, you know, taking that choice away.
Yeah.
And you feel your soul being pulled from your body and into the lantern. Asterius is stable. Anton doesn't matter anymore. Ira.
Did I ever matter? Did
Yes,
I ever
of
matter?
Of course you mattered. Temperance is stable.
Everybody hated me still.
Temperance, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Gonna kick your body.
This girl is a will to live.
Well, yeah.
Imagine if you had rolled that for your death saving throw. Oh, I guess you didn't have to roll any though.
I didn't, yeah.
As you feel your spirit start to be pulled from your body, something, whether it's just the will to live, or maybe it's the amulet that's helping keep it with its body, but you resist and you fight. And eventually that tugging stops. Honora, give me a Constitution saving throw. Somewhere in the back of your mind, in your deep subconscious, you hear frustration and anger. And I need to move some things to a different...
We've just split the party.
That's okay.
It's Ira by himself, it's Temperance and I, and then Anderson
Wait, what about Asterius? Doesn't he need to make the save?
failed too.
Yes.
No, he.
Yeah, he's got to make the con
Yeah,
save
he's
since
stable,
he's
so
stable. Yeah.
So he's with us now.
He rolled a 2 on the die, and it doesn't matter what he has, but yeah, he's with you guys.
So.
Alrighty. I am going to move you guys to a different...
I do the boys first.
Yes. Oh, for God's sake.
Dude, I'm hype on this.
Can you guys see anything?
Yeah,
I
I
can.
see a blue circle, a couple of other red tokens in there. Yeah, I see something, but it's dark.
Okay.
I can't see anything, but I don't think this is for me, so.
Oh, that's right. I'll put you in there, but just pretend you're not. Just so you can see what's going on.
Ooh.
And I'm going to bring up the brightness just a little bit.
Dude, this is some like Doctor Strange shit going on here.
Let's give some dynamic lighting here.
Only all your dead friends.
Low light.
Right, only all the dead friends.
For some emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Oh my god. Hey. Oh, there's a pirate in here. There's a guy with blue shit on his face.
Okay. Anderson, Panton. I'm just gonna shrink you guys real small. You can still see if you're really small, right? Perfect. Anderson, Panton, Asterius. It feels like forever. No dreams. No nothing, just dark void. Till a faint blue light and a vibration rumbles you awake. As you open your eyes, laying on your back, staring to the ceiling, you see, seems like stone beams, arcane runes glowing from them as they're weaving above your head. Starting to regain some consciousness, looking around, you can see several faces, Panton, that are completely unfamiliar to you. You see Anderson and you see Asterius.
His two favorite people.
But you don't see Honora. You don't see Temperance. You see another woman. Silver, white hair, dressed similar to Anderson. In fact, looking around, you see 5 others dressed similar to Anderson. In one, Joseph, I'll let you describe your character.
You see a young man in pretty, I don't know, like we're souls on a lantern, but I guess you see like the clothes that people would normally be wearing.
Yeah.
Or some kind of, yeah, he's in kind of just regular peasant clothes, doesn't seem to be very well off.
Okay.
Pretty drab. And wide-eyed. Looking at you all new.
Anderson, as you're coming to consciousness, looking around you, seeing the familiar faces, but struggling to remember names. Why? You know these people. You've spent so long with them. Why can you not remember their names? But one face too familiar to forget. As she comes over, Rose. Oh my gosh, Anderson, are you okay?
Anderson like gets up and just immediately like freaks out and just takes a defensive stance.
Oh, it's fine.
What's going on? Where is he?
I mean, it's not fine. I was hoping we wouldn't see you in here. I'm sorry. It's probably all my fault. You heard my voice and you had to come running, but you shouldn't have. I don't know where we're at.
It's a trick. No, this is all a trick. None of this is happening.
This is real. This is
No.
very real.
It's not real. It's an illusion. Are there like borders to this area? Like, are we like in a room?
Yes. There's a solid stone wall behind these spinning arced beams. What you can see is what there is.
I mean, yeah, he's backing up and like he's like just at the wall, just like
Give me a
wide-eyed
perception
and, like,
check.
Yeah. No, normal roll, please. That one.
It is not super bright in here, but it is illuminated enough with the glowing of the runes that you can You can see certain things. You feel your legs kind of give out from underneath of you for a second, so you lean in on this center pedestal, probably about 3.5 foot high. You can see this star-like shape that seems to have a lever on it, and as you look down, you can see this bottomless well below it. Looking around frantically, you only see one potential point of exit, and it's not really marked clearly on the map, but down here appears to be a door.
Okay. I mean, Anderson's still looking around, just wide-eyed, like mad-eyed right now, just not really able to take things in, but still like heavily defensive, like hand on rapier stance.
Okay.
I'm able to see Panton and Asterius, right?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Panton's just sitting on the ground at this point. Not really even doing anything, just kind of wallowing in this moment of self-doubt.
The others seem to kind of give you your space. The two women, Temperance and Honora, you find yourselves in a laboratory. Looking around, you see large glass vats filled with blue-green fluid. I need you both to give me perception checks. As you realize you have been chained to basically a standing table, both your feet and your hands bound. Temperance, you see clearly that the figures in the large vats of liquid are your companions. Anderson, Anton, Asterius, and several others that you've never seen before. But you are conscious, though
Like
barely
1 hit
hanging
point?
on. Yeah, 1 hit point.
Is there anybody in the room with us, or is it just Temperance and I alone?
Outside of all the other vats, you can see a large stone table strewn with cutting instruments, different tools. You also see a foot-tall lantern shedding some bright blue light to the room. But you do not see anybody else.
Are hands and feet just bound or bound together?
Bound
Like,
apart
do I still have...
like this.
Ah!
Yeah.
Aha!
It's shackled with virtually no room for give. It's just a cuff that is basically bolted to the fixture behind you.
Prince.
Cool. Honora, glad I'm not the only one here.
We have to figure out where here is first.
It's gotta be better than whatever there is. She looks over at The vats of our friends.
Honora,
Shit.
yours is just a little bit different. Because of your height, your feet weren't able to make it all the way down to the other clasps. So it is kind of like your hands are bound, but the rest of you just seems to be tied with like a tight rope.
I mean, the rest of us, and I'll look over and I'll probably notice the vats at this point.
Yeah, as she points them out, you can see them. As
The
you...
thrash and yell. Penton! Penton, get up!
Nora, you have to be quiet.
Where are we? What's going on?
I don't know.
Not the
All I
Druid
know is I
girls
don't want to
anymore?
cause anyone to find us.
I think they already know where we are.
But
We
if
get
they
out
know
of
we're
this, and I'll
awake,
start
it could be worse. We've got time right now.
Try to chug on tug on the chains.
Okay, give me a strength check.
On athletics or strength?
Yeah, athletics check. Yeah, please. Yeah, still extremely exhausted from the battle and just coming back, to life. You just don't have the energy. And eventually, hear a voice, accompanied by footsteps. A small chuckle. You too. I didn't think that it would be you two that had the will to live to fight against me.
Unchain me and I'll fight against you.
You would like that, wouldn't you? I am not so
Or-
stupid. I'll have you know, and he takes his hand and he places it on top of the lantern on the table just a few feet from you. You will listen to everything that I say. Because if you don't, and he shakes the lantern, everybody inside the lantern can feel the entire thing shaking. Like the most severe earthquake that you've ever felt. As the entire floor just shakes, everybody inside give me dexterity saving throws. With a natural one, Asterius falls over, hitting his head on one of the spinning columns, and falls back unconscious. Panton, you just fall back down prone. The rest of them kind of scattered about, falling down, grabbing onto things, trying to maintain their balance. You wouldn't want to see your brother hurt, would you? 'Cause I can do it. Let me show you. And you can see the energy glow brighter. And I need everybody inside
You know he was my brother.
to make Constitution saving throws.
Do I make a normal one or one with advantage here?
Just a normal one.
Okay.
Just a guy now.
Alrighty.
You know about us.
A second, I've got to go through all of this. So we have... This is for Asterius. Okay. Then we're going to go top to bottom. In my head, I'll know what I'm doing. Okay, so this one. That's Rose.
Eighteens and fives.
Oop, I take that back. That one.
Oh, what?
This
Shit.
one is okay. Ira, oh, you had the question marks.
Well,
As
kind of messed up on that, but that's
no, that's okay. As the light grows bright, the stone beams around you start to spin faster and faster, and you can see the energy from within your very being starting to drift towards those spinning beams. And two of the people that you came with, or that you know, Anderson, fall unconscious and quickly start to disintegrate into a bright blue ash.
you'll see the young man kind of like just be all over the place, freaking out, and then when they turn into the ash, he'll like go and like try to grasp at it.
Who are you? What is this place?
Rose speaks up. I don't know what it is, but I just know a terrible man. We were all dead. Well, at least me and my friends were. I don't know so much about this one, but we were awoken from our slumber only to be slain again. And when we woke, we found ourselves here. This place. It's like a maze. A giant labyrinth. We haven't even begun to explore the half of it.
But have you talked to this guy? And I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go over to our blue misty friend here. Say something, damn it!
What do you want from me?
Who are you? Like,
Who
what
are
are you
you?
doing?
You know,
Okay.
there were more of us before you got here.
Okay. My name's Panton, alright? That's Anderson. That's Asterius. And we were in a fight with Gregory, and all of a sudden, fucking, fire.
Yeah, he killed you, and now you're in here.
What is this? What is this?
I don't know.
How long have you been
Oh.
here?
How long? A day? No. A week?
It's hard to tell. There's no indication of day or night.
Have you been here the longest?
I believe we were here before he was, but we came back from exploring the labyrinth, and he was here. I don't know how any of this works.
Okay.
Even you guys, you just apparated out of thin air.
Alright, so we were fighting Gregory, and then we wound up here. What were you guys doing?
I don't. We were all slain by what we can only describe as the same person. This very evil being, gray, palish skin, wicked teeth, a laugh that just makes your skin crawl. A hooded figure dressed in dark colors. That's the last thing that we remember. And even
And
then
you?
it's...
There was a lot of pain. We shared the load. Did they make it out when they turned into ash?
would any of us know, like, because out of character, I'm assuming they don't, but would any of us know that in character?
Whether or not they make it out when their souls turn to ash,
Yeah.
only time will tell.
Right.
The two women, Empress and Honora, as the light begins to dim, and you see the wounds across Grigori begin to heal as he draws the life force from within the lantern. That could have been your brother. It could not have been. It could have been one of your other friends. It could have been any of the souls that I had trapped there before.
You hurt my brother, and I will make sure to spit on your grave.
All you have to do is join him. And I promise I will not hurt him anymore.
Make an insight check, but I really don't believe him.
You can make an insight check.
Still really don't believe him.
No, you don't. You feel that he is trying to say anything to get his way. That is what you say, or that is what you think. You haven't known him long
Pathetic
enough to
man.
know whether or not he's trustworthy. Like Strahd, somebody that'll, say he's gonna do something evil and follow through, or you don't know.
You seem so weak and pathetic. You can't even stand on your own strength. The souls of people and suck out their essence or whatever, you weirdo. Pathetic.
I was once weak like you. I had to find my power, fight for it,
No,
earn it. I've done terrible things to gain this
Please.
power. But I know that I am evil.
have to be. You know that, right? Find redemption for you.
I don't need redemption where I'm going. And he steps up with the lantern in hand, and you can feel a gentle sway inside as it begins to move. And he holds the blue light up to your face. Succumb to my will. Go into the lantern. And he is going to...
If it wasn't a Nora, I would say suck my dick, but I am a Nora, so I can't say that.
Got some G.I. Jane stuff.
I was like, no, take me.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me. With advantage because you're still conscious.
Okay. Right.
And this is more agonizing than anything that you've ever felt. You're still conscious as your soul is being ripped from your body. And as it leaves, you can hear your own wails of pain. And the last thing that you hear him say is, I just needed to make a little room for you. And you're sucked into the lantern. And you now appear, and as the rest of you see the bright blue light grow to basically a blinding light, as it dissipates and you open your eyes again, looking around, you see Honora laying on her back, slowly beginning to regain consciousness.
I will scamper over to her and say, "Another one. Good. good.
This
Why
is
is
not
this good?
This means that more and more people are being killed by him. Can't be stopped. Don't know what we're going to do. Anderson, tell me, you always had the answers. What do we do?
This is nothing more than a trick. I don't know what happened. Don't know what's going on, but none of this is real. I'm gonna step out that door, and this will all be over. And Anderson goes to the door you pointed out earlier and tries to open it.
And as you try to open it, you realize that while it looks different and you can tell that it's a door, it has no handles. If you must go out there, I'll open the door. And she walks up to the center and grabs the lever, starts to push, and you hear a as something is causing this door to slide back. You hear the stone just shifting as the stone door slides.
You are very brave.
To the side.
Anderson, he pulled in here. This is the lantern. We're inside the lantern.
Anderson's
Wait.
just like, wait, though. Lantern.
Anderson,
Oh.
I don't think this is an illusion.
Temperance, as you see Honora's body go limp and two other acolytes come in and unchain her, take her over to an empty vat of liquid. Just drop her in. And as she submerges and begins to float, you can see bubbles of air leave her mouth till there are no more. Suspended in this liquid as the lid gets put back on. And then there was one. Now tell me, how does it feel to be all alone?
Wouldn't be my first time.
Do you think you can survive my torture, or do you want me to get it over with?
I think I've survived worse than you.
And as he takes a finger and brushes it across your cheek, he casts Finger of Death.
Oh,
Oh, why?
what a dick.
And that's just the Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
But because
I'm
you
gonna
have
pass it and
because you
survive.
have one HP, like even half damage, because it's a failed, gets half.
Are you gonna outright? Oh my god!
Not that.
Dude.
Wait, not charisma save. Sorry. Hang on.
You can
Still a natural 20.
you can take
Nat
your
20.
20 and then add your Constitution modifier, whatever
that's,
that is, instead.
That's gonna be 23 instead of 27.
Okay, so we'll
That
take
was
that.
really funny.
So 23. So Finger of Death is 78.
Plus 30. It's the big numbers.
All right, so you take 31 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, Dad. Thanks.
I mean, so that what's your
Still
what's your
just
total
goes
health?
down to like
Oh, my total health is my max health is 67, and
Okay,
you know.
that's what I wanted to make
Right.
sure. I didn't think that you were
Yeah.
that low. When you said you were dead, I just so
She's still
as you're
unconscious
unconscious,
because
but
Well,
you're
I'm-
stable.
Yeah.
You're stable
Yes.
because of your necklace. Now
That's
go
pretty
ahead and
badass. You
give
survived,
me
like,
give me another Constitution saving throw as he's attempting to draw your soul into the lantern.
come
I roll
on.
another nat 20.
Yes.
Yo, not a nat, but a dirty 20 is still
I like a dirty
fucking
20.
awesome.
21 though. I'm at it.
But
10
the
bucks, he said
DC
it's
is 21, so you
right.
still get drawn into the lantern.
Hurts more because she's off by 1.
Again, for what seems like just only a few moments passing inside of this lantern, these bright lights and shaking, this feels like such a violent area. As you open your eyes after the light subsides and see Temperance beginning to gain consciousness on the ground.
Honora wants to grab Anderson on his face. What happened in here? What happened in here when the magic happened? What happened inside here when the magic happened? Anderson.
There were others. They turned to dust.
I'll start to weep.
While they're saying that, I go over to Temperance and say, "Good, another."
Prince like
We can
just
share.
immediately crawls away, like super shook that she's trapped in here.
Why is this good? That's the second time you've said that.
What? Oh,
Killed himself,
it's-
Anderson.
it's very bad. It's very bad. You're right.
The magic, whatever foul magic he cast, saw the wounds close.
One of the other blood hunters walk up to Anderson. I feel like I know who you are, but I'm struggling. It's like I'm not fully who I used to be. Every time that flash of light happens, I lose a little bit of who I am. But I know you. I feel like I can trust you.
Not us.
Listen, we've been in here for feels like forever, to be honest. I know you want to go outside, so I can show you what we've found so far. It's unlike anything that I've ever seen, at least that I remember. It's like a giant maze. The walls stone all around us, but sometimes I swear that these stone walls move. I know you're probably exhausted, whatever you went through out there, but can I pry you away? Anybody that wants to come with, can I pry you away? I feel like with people that maybe have all of their sanity left, this is the best chance we have of figuring out how we can get out of this place. The longer you're in here, the more you forget. I feel like it's the tougher it would be to get out.
So do you recognize this man?
I feel like I know him, but
You don't know his name.
I know him, but I don't know him.
We can't stay in here. This place is powering him. It's like a foul. Panton, are you okay? Crawl over to Panton.
Yeah, I'm fine. Could have done more. You should have done. I don't.
The guy standing next to you, Panton, looks at you, and then looks at Honora. Yeah, I'd say he's all right. Look. And he pulls up his sleeve and exposes a very frail, bony arm. You look at his stature and you realize that he is much more broad. He should be much more muscular. But it's like the hand and the arm that he shows you seems to be drained of all muscle. Is damn near nothing but skin and bone. When you start to see things like this, that's when you need to be worried. You guys look fine.
That happened to you. Get out of here. We can definitely get out of here.
Well,
Question,
seems like
DM:
there's
Are
only-
we completely armorless and like everything's just?
No, you don't have any items that you would have had. No weapons, but you do have whatever armor or gear that you were wearing. Somehow that transferred over with you.
About spell components.
No.
Werewolf transformations.
Only time
It's
will
part of
tell.
who you are.
Yeah, fair enough.
But as you're
Oh,
looking
wolf.
around your body, you don't see those things.
Okay.
Right.
All right, so
Dust myself off.
Let's
Wipe
just-
face.
Just show me the outside already.
All
Should
right.
we get Asterius up?
probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Hey, old timer, wake up.
And as long as it doesn't try to kill Panton again.
Is Asterius up?
He fell over unconscious when he hit his head. And just to be honest, I'd prefer him to stay that way for just the rest of the session.
Okay.
Fair.
I'll go over to Asterius and kind of like prod at him.
And as
Okay,
he
sometimes
kind of
it
rolls a
can be,
little
You
limp,
don't get to touch anybody until you tell us who you are.
whoa, listen, it's
Who are you?
it's okay.
I told you who I was.
We're all in this together, guys. We
Wait, who
have
are
to
you?
have cooler heads prevail.
We've invited people into our group that we didn't know very well before, and we tried to work together with them, and it hasn't gone super smoothly. So maybe we should clear the air to begin with, that if we're going to work together.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nora. I came with all of the people that have just arrived: Anderson, Panton, Temperance, Asterius.
Anderson and I, we were
In the same class.
yes.
There's-
Oh, the blood hunters. I tried.
Your schoolmates.
Yes,
Swords.
that's something like that. Yes.
I'll go up and like grab their hands and try to like bring their soul hands together. They're schoolmates.
Again, who are... Okay, so we've got Rose, and I'll point to the guy with the frail arm. And you are?
I wish I knew. I'm just a husk of my former self. To be honest,
It was
tell me something and I forget my memory is
It's
shot.
It was Marco.
If
Is your
you'd
name
like,
Marco?
you'd like to call me Marco, you can. Just Point at me and say you there, that's fine.
Sitting here isn't doing anything. Maybe there's a time limit.
Okay, Mr. Hansy, what's your name?
What? My name?
Yes, your name.
Oh, I didn't I tell you already? No, it was Soren? No. Pavel. No. And he'll keep like saying names and then saying no, it's not that.
Listen,
Right.
And then he'll just start crying.
I know you
We'll call
guys
you
want to.
Tim.
I know you guys want to
for
figure
now.
out who we are and what we're doing here, but time is of the essence. I think if you step outside into this maze, you'll start to understand what it is that we're dealing with here. And every single time there's a flash of light here, it's pulling more of our souls, our memories, our life essence that we have in here away. You only get so many of those before, well, some of you saw what happened. Just turn to dust. Vanish off into the sky. And you look up. And this is the first time that you've ever really taken a chance to look up and really focus. And you can see that there is space beyond the spinning stone arms of this machine, contraption, whatever it is. It's hard to make out. The distance seems so far of just empty space, just blue light. And the gentleman that was speaking to you steps towards the door. Come with.
Well, hell, let's get this over with.
Oh, Anderson.
If it's our way out.
Now, be careful. There are certain things that we've seen that there's pit traps. There's lots of stuff that we haven't even had the opportunity to truly explore.
Did you say
I-
you've been in here?
It's been a while. I'm not sure how long. But he continues to move forward. Yes.
Dion, quick, how long have we all been in Barovia?
Weeks? A month? Month?
A few weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
Close to a month, yeah.
Yeah, I understand. We'll say probably a little more than a month now.
So I guess the first thing that I'll show you guys is that there's these torches on the wall. They've got these balls of energy, and for the most part, they remain dormant. But if you put your hand on it, it'll turn it off, or it'll turn it on, and it glows this blue light. We've been using it kind of as a way to track our progress through the maze. Do you attempt to put your hand on the light?
Yeah.
Okay. As you touch the light, it turns off. And
You see? You all see that?
Well, I don't see it no more.
Oh, sorry.
You touch it again. Okay. It turns the light back on.
All right, did you all see that?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
And Joseph, what do you want me to refer your character as for this session?
I don't know.
Question.
Pavlov.
Him.
It says Pavel. You can just
Okay.
say Pavel. I
Oh,
guess.
Strahd Jr.
All right, we'll call you Pavel. Pavel, as you step up, and you've been out here before, but your memory is foggy, and you're struggling to remember some of these things. And as you touch the light and it comes back on, you see to your left 2 frog statues about 3 foot tall. An inscription on the back wall.
Do you see that?
The rest of you cannot see what he sees, right? You can only see what your token sees, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Right, yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh boy.
Do you pay the statues any mind, Pavel?
I try to bring somebody over to look at them. Come over here. I'll grab whoever, Anderson.
All right.
As you step over and you see the inscription, it reads 1-2 princes here before you. Princes who adore you. One has diamonds in its pockets, but this one wants to eat your soul from the inside out. And that's all the more the Spin Doctors reference goes. The rest of it's natural. With proud crown atop one's head, surely it couldn't wish you dead. The prince with the insatiable hunger may look inviting, their wealth might even seem enticing. But does one who seems to have everything want the only thing you have left? Reach your hand in and find out. The choice with diamonds is the only one that's right. And as you look at these statues, you can see one frog has a princely crown, red velvet, gold rim coming to a point at the top. Has both of these statues towards the front of the pedestal have openings, dark, just the blue light faintly looking into it. The other frog, completely plain. You don't have to do anything to interact with that if you don't want to, but that is there, and that is something that you see. Panton, over by you in Temperance, you see an open treasure chest.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a chest.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Coins and gems. All sorts of things you can see on top. It's massive, 5 foot wide. Huge. Filled to the brim.
Well, light requires a material component, and I don't have that. So, instead,
I could cast Taumaturgy. Get some flames
gonna-
in here.
do that. I'm going to cast Gust on a single coin in there, just a random coin, and I want to see if I could just blow it out of the chest.
Okay. Gus doesn't take a material component or anything?
Nope.
All right.
It is just verbal and somatic.
As you cast Gust, it doesn't seem to affect any of it. You can feel the wind stir around you, and you know that it would have to hit this item, but it doesn't seem to affect it. The coins don't seem to move. Honora, what are you doing?
There's this hallway up here. There's the frogs over by where Anderson is. There's another hallway past Temperance too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been quite a ways away. There's some lounge chairs just down this one hall over here. I can show you too if you wanted a place. Sometimes we nap over that way, just to have something comfortable to lay on. There's a broken crypt or sarcophagus or something that I saw. Doesn't have anything in it, which is weird. And then here, I'll show you a pit trap that I saw, just so you have an idea of what to look out for. And he starts to lead you all in the direction.
It's another room.
Lounge chairs, yeah.
Okay. Oh boy, there's another room over there.
I see it, yeah.
You guys have absolutely no idea how massive this is. Next session, when we start, you guys are going to have to roll for initiative, and I'm going to force you guys to move on your own turns and act on your own turns.
Oh man, old school dungeon crawling up in here.
Because you guys can't see each other, so you'll have to really make sure you don't line of sight and get too fucking maze crazy.
Can't see each other?
You can see each other if you're within line of sight, but you can't see what Panton's doing on the other side of the map, right? So
Panton's
if a
fine,
wall just so happens to split the party...
So not just like what we're doing now, where we're just kind of following stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Could you also post the riddle, your Discord or Roll20 or something,
I will.
so that we go back and inspect it. We can go look at it.
Actually, I'll put it into a handout and give it to you. I don't know why I didn't put the handout for this one. I've got handouts for. There's so fucking many things in here. It's wild. 2 princes.
This is the pitfall in front of me. Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Show players. Show to everyone. There. Now you have it.
Yep.
This is the broken sarcophagus.
With the pitfall, can I go close to it and like toss a coin down and see if I can hear it land?
Yeah. If you had a coin.
Do we not have our money here?
You don't
We don't have our
have
stuff.
any items outside of the things that are on your body. Like, you don't have your weapons. You don't have anything.
I am going to go to the broken sarcophagus and take a little bit of the stone, just one part that's broken, I guess.
Okay.
And then bring that back over to Anderson.
Okay.
And give that to him. Here, toss this.
Anderson will go up and toss it down.
Okay. And it doesn't seem to have a bottom. And then need everybody to give me perception checks, since you're all kind of listening for what's happening here.
Now, is this normal for me, or do werewolf stuff kick in?
You can have that hearing. I'll give you
Okay.
I will say, just for gigs, Pavel, I will allow you to re-roll that with my reaction. Hey, there you go.
as you drop the stone in there. Anybody, I guess, yeah, all of you. Anybody with a 15 or higher.
Empress isn't listening. She's doing something else.
That's okay.
No, I was. I just couldn't get my roll or my D&D Beyond to work.
You hear,
Temperance wasn't listening. She's just
yeah,
Temperance literally wasn't listening.
yeah. All of you except for Temperance hear the stone fall on the other side of the wall to your left.
Where the crypt is?
Back towards the center.
Oh.
I'm gonna
See
run towards that
Pavel.
sound then.
Pavel will like point down at the pit and then point towards where he heard the sound, and then look at
I'm gonna
everybody
run
else.
towards where the sound sounded.
Running back to the center room,
I'll go with her.
here, I'm just going to move you all the way over there.
Okay.
Anybody else go back to the center room?
Yeah,
If they're going, I
Yeah.
might as well follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Temperance didn't hear it, but she doesn't want to get lost.
I saw
Panton,
everyone run. She's like, "What?"
Panton, are you doing
Where are we
any
going?
shenanigans?
Are
Are you sticking with?
No,
I
no.
gotta ask.
Jump
I
in the
gotta
pit.
ask.
Jump in the pit.
It would be the perfect opportunity, but no.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
you,
stay with the group right now.
okay. So as you get back to the room, I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, this rock just fell. It somehow missed all those spinning beams above us and just crashed down to the ground. And he points over to the side, and you see what once was a decent sized stone is now kind of crushed into pebbles as it had shattered when it hit the ground.
Don't jump in the pit.
We're really lucky that it didn't hit us in the head. What did you guys do out there? That's never happened since we've been in here.
Yeah, just throwing stones down holes. That's all. No biggie.
Why do
I
you all
just-
hang out in this room?
Well, I've seen some things out there. I really don't know if I want to continue venturing out.
Sounds like giving up.
I'm not armed. I don't have any means of survival. I
There are we.
guess you're right.
They were looking after your friend. That's what they were doing.
Jim, we see that.
Panton.
No.
Where do you think you're going?
It's just gonna go check out that sarcophagus again, but you guys were talking.
Make sure if you guys touch anything, you let me know. I have to know exactly what you're interacting with and what you're not interacting with.
Oh boy.
I would like to go stare at the riddle some more.
Okay. Yeah, there's other things I can show you guys that we've explored. Maybe you might have some better luck than we did. But there's that frog riddle. There's that chest.
Did any of you touch anything in that chest?
No, we don't really have any use for money. And
Oh, doesn't the poem says? What did it say again? Where's the handout?
Stuff
Oh,
about
Temperance
the
is.
frog. So
Yeah.
chest
Is
is
this-
something completely different.
yeah.
The one has diamonds in its pockets. This one wants to eat your soul from the inside out.
Yeah, that kind of steered us away from there.
A
I
chest
really
is a
don't.
kind of pocket, right?
I mean, maybe. It's
Oh.
yeah. You're more than welcome to try, but
I want to do something.
what do you want to do?
Want to put my hand the right frog's crevice or whatever it was, the hole.
Okay.
Put in the hole.
Wow.
All right.
Happens.
Oh boy.
All right.
Yeah.
So Honora heads over to the two frogs,
Yeah.
seeing the plain one on the right and the one with the crown on the left, reading through the riddle, eventually seeing the dark circle seems to lead to inside the pedestal. You stick your hand inside.
I'm gonna need the advanced roller for this one.
I take all the damage.
And you feel 3 hard surfaces, and as you touch them, they feel smooth. And they clank together on the stone inside. You don't feel pain. It's hard to
Pull them
tell what
out?
they... Yeah. You pull out this sized diamond. There are 3 of them.
The diamond is the one that's right. So this is the correct statue.
Yeah.
I don't know what for. Is there a place to put the diamonds?
Not that you see in here.
Well, I'll pocket the diamonds.
Okay.
Is there anything else that has the word diamonds on it, or diamond symbols, or anything to do with diamonds that you've seen so far?
I can show you everything that I saw. Some of it, I'm gonna be real honest with you, is probably gonna scare the shit out of you. I know it scares us, and I think that's part of the reason why some of my companions stay inside the home base, I guess you could call it. Follow me. I'll show you the other things that we saw.
I'll stay close to him.
All right, I'm gonna move
Will
your
be
token.
Thank you.
And he comes over here to the side, and he shows you a large blue glowing crystal. This thing kind of, and as you get a little closer, you can hear like an energy pulsing from within. I've touched it already, and nothing's happened, but I don't know what it does. And then there's this rubble right here on the other side, and you can see the entire wall is kind of collapsed, but these walls go ends of maybe even 100 feet into the air. You can't see the end of these walls. I don't know what was here. Maybe it was a statue or something, but somebody's clearly destroyed it. Trying to think of which ones stuff I want to show you first.
What's with the sarcophagus?
Said there was nothing to it.
Which one are you talking about? The one that you saw in the
By
beginning?
the sinkhole.
Yes, that I grabbed the stone from.
Are you going back that way before hearing a response?
Yep.
As soon as you get right there, Panton, stop.
Uh-oh.
Give me, what's your passive perception?
10.
Okay. Roll me an initiative real quick to see who goes first.
Oh. Bugger. 22.
Okay. As you're going, you just barely make out on the other side of the large stone pit that goes on forever, you see a skeleton with a short bow knocked, pointing in your direction. But you act first. What do you do?
Holy shnikes. Alright, so I guess my first question is, where am I at health-wise?
You're all at full health.
Okay.
You have as much health in here as you did in real life.
Okay. Second of all, where am I at resources-wise? Do I have...
Just
the
pretend like
same-
you took a long rest.
Okay. So I am just going to long rest myself right quick. Then.
Yeah, you're full health, full spell slots, full every action you have.
Except
is part
for we
of
don't
your
have any items.
Yeah, except for you
Yeah.
don't have any items yet. You'll have to find them. They exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing for that. Wait.
What do you do, Panson?
All right. I'm going to duck around the corner over here,
Okay.
and I'm going to shout at the top of my lungs, "Skeleton, short bow, across the giant pit." And hopefully somebody will hear me.
This echoes, and it carries enough to where you all hear it. Let me just go ahead and clear.
Guys, I think I found us a weapon.
Or would you gonna Chuck Panson?
Yes, that's how that works.
Go ahead and everybody roll for initiative.
Token first, Temperance.
Yep.
I'll get you.
I remembered to go back before I hit the button.
Anderson, I can, since you're too far away from me, I don't think I can give you my reaction.
Honestly, with initiative, a nat 1 is fine.
All right.
That's
I
like the
think,
one thing you want your nat 1s on.
I'll
In my
add him
homebrew
on
campaign,
there.
if you get a nat 20 or a nat 1 on initiative, you get advantage or disadvantage ending on your first
Oof.
attack roll.
That's pretty cool.
Under rule. Yeah. So if you get a nat 1 on initiative, you get disadvantage on your first attack roll because you're sluggish as fuck. If you get a nat 20, it's like you're raring for a fight, so you get advantage.
All right. Panton acted first. It's now the skeleton's turn.
You just walk over the pit, right?
That ends its turn. Pavel, it is now your turn. Hearing
I will.
new companion screaming about a skeleton, and you know, or you remember that you've seen some wandering creatures about.
I will look to everybody nearby and say, "Uh-oh, everybody grab a stone." And I'll go over to the pile of rocks and I'll pick up a brick.
Oh yeah, brick. Yeah.
And then I'll move. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm here with a rock.
Alrighty. Same thing. 30. Alrighty. Honora, your turn. Hearing Panton screaming about a skeleton, what do you do?
I'm gonna run towards Panton. Where is he? Panton. This is a wall here. Shit. Where did he go?
Make sure you're counting your movement.
Yeah, okay, so if I went... Okay, so Well, action dash. Get to about there.
Okay. Temperance, your turn.
All right, Temperance is gonna grab a rock. So that's 1. Then head towards the other guys. 2, 3, 4, 5.
How do you have a rock temperance when you have Eldritch Blast?
Well, it's nice to have a rock sometimes. I don't know if my magic's gonna work in here.
Sorry,
Anderson.
John. Can I have grabbed 2 rocks since I have 2 hands?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll say you grab 2 rocks. Anderson, what do you do?
First things first, grabbing a brick.
Okay.
Let's see. That's
Grab 3, just to up to.
I'm shoving bricks in my pockets.
20,
No, just down your pants.
30, and 40. I'm gonna use my action to dash towards
Okay.
Panton. 20.
So I just want to make sure, but Temperance, right now, you cannot see Anderson's character.
No.
Okay.
We can't see Anderson's character.
Yeah. That's my dash.
Okay. Alrighty, Panton, it's now your turn.
I didn't hear anything from the skeleton, did I?
Just the rattling of bones walking closer. Oh, yes, you guys can't even see the skeleton. This is
Nope.
going to be amazing.
Nope.
Yeah, Anderson can't either.
Okay.
No clue.
Go 5. Oh. I have a feeling if I poke my head around the corner, he's gonna ready an arrow for me. Oh, and that is no bueno. Can't see anybody. Why do you do this to me? All right.
It's because you sneak off.
I did sneak off. I know. Shut up.
Consequences for your actions. Episode should be called Consequences because it's the consequences of Anderson and Panton's actions.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hold tight. Oh, right there. And if I see Mr. Skelly come through, I am going to hold Gust on him and try to push him back.
Okie. That ends your turn. It is now the
that ends.
skeleton's turn. And you hear the fast-paced clattering of bones.
First, climb the walls.
And you hear it land on the other side as it jumped.
I did see him over here.
Yep, you can still see him now.
There he is.
So I want to.
He was holding his action to
Yeah,
gust
you
him.
were
if you
casting
saw him.
Gust. Go ahead.
Yep. So he's got to make a strength saving throw.
Fails.
So he gets pushed 5 feet away from me.
Alrighty. As he
The
gets
pit, into the
pushed,
pit.
yeah, absolutely. That's what's happening. As he gets pushed into the rounded edge, he loses balance, or he or she. It's a skeleton. You don't know. It has no bits left.
Gender.
Falls into the pit, and then you hear the massive clattering in the screams from inside the central room as this skeleton just crashes into the ground.
How much fall damage does it take?
It's dead.
Yeah.
And that ends combat.
Yes, I did it.
You're gonna just stay in initiative? Does that work for you, or do you want to get out?
Yeah,
of it
you
for
can
now?
stay in initiative.
And the moment I cast Gust, I go back to the middle room.
All right, Ira, everybody else who hear back to the middle room. And in fact, you even hear, after he shouted that there was a skeleton, you hear the clattering of bones coming from the center room.
Yeah, I guess I'll head back that way. Which way was it again?
I know what I'm
This-
doing.
I'm going this way.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let me know when you're done with your
That's-
move turn.
Oh, I guess I can action move too, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm done.
Alrighty. Honora. Your turn. This is going to be slow going, but
No idea how to go back. Okay. It's 10 feet. 15 feet.
I mean, there's 2 ways to get back.
Oh,
True.
that's right.
I'd rather not take
Dash.
fall damage.
It'd be nice.
Okay,
Shame I don't
that was
have
all of my actions.
all right, Temperance.
Yeah, I guess I'm also gonna just walk back.
He didn't land on Asterius. I'm outright.
And then I'll use my action to.
Alrighty, Anderson.
Yeah, just before Penta can even scream to get to the middle room, Anderson hears the screams and he just immediately starts booking it. Sorry, let me. So that's 5. 25 is here.
If you clicking,
Yeah. And I'm just gonna dash as well.
Anton, while he's moving, I'll
Okay.
allow you to kind of move too.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Action. 5, 10, 15, 20. Short, stubby legs. 25.
Ready. The rest of you make your way into the. You all wanted to get into the center room on your turns, correct?
I had to pilfer his short bow and any arrows that he had.
Yeah, absolutely. As you get there, you do see that he has a short sword.
Ooh.
That to Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson, you can go ahead and continue walking, and Panton, you as well.
Okay.
There is a short sword, short bow, and 12 arrows.
And
So,
some bones, right?
There are bones, absolutely. There's
Pocket some bones!
Pavel goes up
Oh, yeah.
and grabs a big old leg bone, and then he like picks up another one and and offers it to Temperance.
Anderson, Anderson gets back after everyone else, just out of breath, just saying, "We all okay in here?"
Yeah, the skeleton, he fell just like that stone did. How did you guys do that? Did he fall in the pit too?
Haha! I pushed him into the pit.
I don't know why,
I think
but
magic
course you
works,
did.
Temperance.
I just
It's
started.
very clever.
Never mind. I'll save that until after session. This is something that I haven't seen before. We've seen these creatures out and about, but we typically avoided them since we didn't have any sort of weapons. But now that we have these, this is progress. This is why I said that fresh minds. This means we have a chance to get out of here. I don't know how, but I feel like you guys are different. Thank you for. I know it. You guys didn't do it, but thanks for coming here and being willing to to help us out.
Getting out of here. I guarantee it. We're getting out of here.
Well said. Well said.
And you guys, oh no, we got work tomorrow. We'll go ahead and end right there then, with you all in the center room having slain a skeleton.